Hello and welcome, my dear Scrum modelers, to my small hobby YouTube channel, and this is the brand new season with the brand new room. Echo. During December, I made another move to another location, which is absolutely fantastic. However, I am not fully equipped to film in this particular room because, as you can hear, it's pretty echoey. Echo. So I do apologize for that. Anyway, let's continue with the review. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at EDUARD's 1/48 scale dual combo pack Tora, the Japanese Zero fighter from World War II. This has been a much anticipated model that's been in the works for quite some time, and EDUARD sure did it justice. It's a 1/48 scale model, or should I say two models because it's dual combo, and you have 11 distinct markings for this particular aircraft. The model also comes with masks, pre-cut masks for windows and wheels, as well as a ton of photo etch parts to enhance the detail in the cockpit. But if you want to go and build yourself just one model, not two, you can quickly grab this model from the shelf. This is basically the same model, but only one model inside. So let's take a look inside the box and see what's what. Hello and welcome if you have just joined me. This is the EDUARD 1/48 scale limited edition dual combo of this iconic World War II Japanese aircraft, Tora. This dual combo pack box contains two identical Zero fighters from World War II. Yes, two of them. That's why it's dual combo. And although all the parts are doubled, some of them are not used in the final build, so do refer to the build manual for that. EDUARD also gives you a pre-cut masks for windows and wheels, and some photo etch parts to enhance the cockpit details, as well as a big booklet of a manual. At 1 hour and 30 minutes Japanese Standard Time, the order was given to start the engines. The first to take off the air from each ship were 43 Zero fighters, needing the shortest run-up to take off. They were followed by 140 Nakajima B-5N bombers and Ashi D-3A dive bombers. Misuto Fushida assisted his navigation to the target by tuning in an American radio from Hawaii, which, in addition to jazz music for the relaxing Sunday morning, provided an accurate report of the weather over the target, including cloud height and wind strength and direction. As a result, Fushida changed his direction of attack. At 3 o'clock, the Japanese crews spotted Kaku Point on the northern part of Oahu. After 10 minutes, Fushida gave the order to attack with one flare, but the fighter escort did not notice the signal. Fushida then fired a second flare, but this caused a misunderstanding among the bomber crews. The two flares were the signal that the formation was under attack. As a result, the leader of the dive bombers, Lieutenant Kakushi Takashi, understood that he should attack first, but the leader of the torpedo bomber formation believed that he was the one to launch the raid according to the original plan. At 3 hours and 17 minutes, Fushida, after visual contact with the target, sent the signal 2222, which meant that the aircraft were launching the attack in full force. After another 3 minutes, he sent the signal Tora, Tora meaning tiger, confirming that the enemy has been surprised. The message was immediately relayed by Nagumo to Tokyo. What you've heard, ladies and gentlemen, was a short story of the attack that went on in Perl Harbor in 1942. That is written in the manual in the first couple of pages. So as well giving you the information of what to do and how to do it, you also have a little bit of a history lesson behind the aircraft you're building. Needless to say that this was a highly anticipated model that EDUARD faithfully reproduced in 1/48 scale. As with a dual combo, you can also get the same model in a single pack, which is under a number 82212, which is actually half the price of this dual combo. Needless to say that the plastic parts are exemplary, the fit and finish is fantastic, and the parts feel premium, just like Tamiya parts. They don't feel crappy or shoddy. There's no flash, and all the attachment points are spot on, even on the smaller pieces, although you do have to be very careful with them because you might break them because, fat fingers and all. The clear parts are exemplary as well, very clear, very precise, and no distortions, as seen here with my lens cap. Of course, this being an EDUARD professional pack, you get a ton of photo etch parts to enhance the cockpit elements inside and make them come alive. The decal sheet of paper is quite large and on some cases quite boring because you only get some spots and some shapes that are basically just the same, but nevertheless, even though it's not really graphical with any emblems, they are precise, and that is what you're looking for when you are looking at decals. You can see clear text, sharp, no distortion, no bleeding of colors, no bleeding of edges, you know, good quality decals, and these are them. The last thing to take a look at is of course the 30-page manual, and this is basically just a booklet that contains a little bit of history and of course all you need to know how to and what to do with the parts in the sprues. And I think that this manual is fantastic. It might be a little bit congested at first when you're building the cockpit because there's so many smaller elements, but once you get to the actual aircraft itself and the body and the wings, the instruction manual kind of eases down a little bit. On the very back of the manual, of course, there are markings for the aircraft. The paint scheme is basically the same for all of them, just the markings are different. And they're not that daunting like we saw on the SR-71, for instance. But choosing what markings to use or to go for, that is the question. So, congratulations, you've made it to the end of this video. Well, how nice. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon in the next one. Bye bye.